This debate on abortion has been had over a long number of years, and for a long number of years people made a strong case that information should be made available to everybody within society for them to be able to make better decisions. And I've always agreed with that, even though many on the pro-life side might have looked for information to be reduced with regards to access to abortion. I've always believed that information is key when people are making decisions. Information is no burden whatsoever. It's no threat to anybody, and it actually doesn't seek to reduce access with regards abortion at all. And as some people will say, the type of information that you collect will be information that's simply used in particular ways in an effort to maybe stigmatise or create difficulties for people who seek to access abortion. And the sample that I would look to is in Britain, where a 4-page document is collected by the doctors who are involved with the provision of the abortion, and that information is then used for research, for policy development, and for people to understand exactly what's happening within the system, so that obviously elected reps can then develop legislation in future so as to address some of the issues that are found from that research. So, for example, within the 8th Committee, we found out that one of the major reasons, the majority reason for abortion, was socioeconomic reasons. And when you collect information with regards to people's socioeconomic situation, it allows you to understand exactly the people who are affected most socioeconomically with regards to abortion. But if you don't collect that information, well, therefore, it is much harder to focus resources that would be necessary to alleviate some of those socioeconomic reasons as well. There's also in America, for example, in New York State, a number of years ago, more abortions were carried out on African Americans than actually there were live births in that particular year. And so therefore there are variations with regards to the amount of abortions that happened among certain sectors of society. But if you delete the collection of that information, if you ignore that particular information, it means you're blind to those particular experiences. And as a result, it is far more difficult to be able to address those particular experiences. And I would say to people is, don't be afraid of collecting information with regards to this particular service. The more information that we have, the more likely we'll be able to design better policy in the future, and the more likely we'll be able to review the delivery of these services with an educated mind.